What if I told you the secret to mastering your money isn't earning merits, knowing exactly where every single dollar goes? For the next month, I'm challenging myself to track every expense, big or small, to see just how much control I can gain over my finances. And in this video, I'll show you why expense tracking might just be the money habit that changes your life. Taking control of your finances starts with clarity. For most people, the biggest problem isn't how much they earn it's not knowing where their money disappears each month. That's where expense tracking comes in. It's not just about numbers on a page. It's about awareness, control, and making intentional financial decisions. When you know exactly where your money is going, you can spot wasteful spending, cut back where needed, and redirect your money toward things that actually matter. Whether that's paying off debt, building an emergency fund, or saving for a dream goal. Think of expense tracking as the foundation of financial freedom. Without it, budgeting feels like guesswork. With it, you have the information you need to make smart money moves. It's like turning on the lights in a dark room. You finally see everything clearly. But let's be honest, expense tracking can feel intimidating at first. Many people avoid it because they think it's time-consuming or boring. Others try it for a few days, then give up because they set unrealistic expectations. And some people simply don't want to face the reality of their spending habits. It can be uncomfortable to see where the money actually goes. Another common challenge is forgetting about irregular expenses like car repairs, medical bills, or yearly insurance payments. These don't come up every month, but when they do, they can completely throw off your budget if you haven't planned for them. And for a lot of people, the lack of a simple system makes it hard to stay consistent. If tracking your expenses feels complicated, you won't stick with it. The good news is that there are so many ways to make this process easy and even enjoyable. You don't need to be a financial expert or spend hours every day writing things down. One option is budgeting apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, or Pocket Guard, which link directly to your bank accounts and automatically categorize your spending. They give you real-time updates so you can see exactly where your money is going without manually entering every transaction. If you prefer something more visual, the envelope system can be a game changer. Here's how it works. You divide your money into envelopes labeled with spending categories, like groceries. Dining out, entertainment, and once the envelope is empty, you're done spending in that category for the month. It creates a physical limit that helps you stay disciplined. For those who love spreadsheets, you can use tools like Google Sheets or Excel to create a simple expense tracker. This approach takes a bit more time, but gives you full control and a clear breakdown of your finances. And here's a quick tip. Set up bank alerts for low balances or upcoming bills. This small step keeps you on track without constantly checking your accounts. Now let me share a bit of my personal experience. When I first started tracking my expenses, I was shocked by how much money I was spending on small, unnecessary things like takeout coffee or random online purchases. It didn't feel like much at the time, but at the end of the month, it added up to a huge amount. Once I saw the numbers in front of me, I realized I could cut back without feeling deprived. I started making coffee at home, cooking more meals, and setting a monthly limit for online shopping. Those simple changes freed up extra money that I could put towards savings and paying off debt. The best part, I didn't have to give up everything I enjoyed. I just became more intentional about my spending. And that's what expense tracking does. Gives you control, not restrictions. Of course, the goal isn't to track expenses forever just for the sake of it. The real goal is to use this information to build better habits and make smarter financial choices. For example, if you see that you're consistently overspending on dining out, you can set a realistic monthly limit and stick to it. If you notice certain bills are too high, you can shop around for better deals or cut back on things you don't need. Another powerful strategy is the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. It's simple, easy to remember, and works for most people as a starting point. The key to success with expense tracking is consistency. Start small. Maybe track just one spending category this week, like groceries or eating out. Next week, add another category. Over time, you'll build a complete picture of your finances without feeling overwhelmed. And remember, progress is better than perfection. Even if you miss a few days, don't give up. The more consistent you are, the more insight you'll gain, and the easier it will be to stick with it. Expense tracking has completely changed the way I look at money. I feel less stressed, more in control, and more confident about my financial future. If you've never tried it before, I encourage you to start today. Even a simple notebook and pen can be enough to begin. By understanding your spending habits, planning for irregular expenses, and using tools that make the process easier, you can take control of your money and start building the financial life you want. If you found this video helpful, share your own expense tracking tips in the comments below. I'd love to hear what worked for you. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more practical money advice, because in my next video, we'll be diving into simple budgeting strategies that anyone can follow. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.